this. I'll probably go over this again, but I wanted a bearish move today, and I said that a few times, and someone was asking me in chat yesterday, am I going to be bullish or bearish tomorrow? The only reason why I said bearish is not because of the higher time frame. The higher time frame say bullish, but we need a pullback. Like, I still think we're bullish to all-time highs, but I think we're going to get a decent pullback here, probably to the daily fair value gap. But like today, we got such a good price action yesterday, and we have Thanksgiving this week, so I'm not sure. I honestly don't know if the price action is going to be good today. I would lean towards no, but I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, hopefully, I'm hoping I'm wrong, but I'm just, yeah, we got a lot of the down move that I wanted overnight, and I mean, we could still short, but I mean, it would probably be considered chasing at this point. Uh, yeah, sometimes, but no, you should, because if Nvidia earnings are bullish, we're gonna dump all day, probably. Yeah, I know, but it's still gonna have a huge effect on NQ. Okay. Yeah, we're inside of a 15-minute fair value gap here, so if we want like 100 points more down, we need to violate this fair value gap. It's the one from 10:45 yesterday. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, so everyone knows. I don't know, half. Um, so not to hurt anyone's feelings. I know sperm never comes up here anyways, but what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to be like the only person in voice chat until like 10:15 maybe, and then like everyone else, if like Mithy and stuff, they can come on. Um, I'm still getting a few DMs saying like there's too many people or whatever, and they just want me. So what I'm gonna do probably is every morning until like 10:15, it'll just be me, and then everyone else can come on. I mean, yeah, but half the people don't know how Discord works and they can't mute them. They're like, yeah. Yeah. Just because there's so many voices and everyone is like, I don't know. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Caleb. I mean, I like when everyone hops on too, but there's some new people who don't know what people are talking about. Like yesterday, I was bullish yesterday, and apparently someone DM'd me saying Mithy was bearish, and they ended up not taking along because of that, even though I was bullish. So if you get two opinions, it's not gonna help. All right, that's fine. It's actually FOMC minutes. It's not FOMC King McQueen. No, Lime. I was saying yesterday after the move up, he was bearish, and then a couple people DM me saying, "Oh, I was gonna long, but I didn't because Mithy was super bearish or something like that." So I think if it's just me, like the first hour, it'll be better because everyone will get the same opinion. And I mean, Mithy can still talk in chat, but I mean, we could do a vote. Want to do a vote? This is the people's Discord. All right. We're going to do a vote, I guess. All right. All right. I ran vote in the chat. Thumbs up for Mythy. Thumbs down for no Mythy. Everyone's saying yes. Only. All right. I guess Mythy's allowed to speak. So the people who voted down for Mythy, just mute him, I guess. What about, okay, what about me until, what about me only till 9:45 and then Mythy can talk? All right. And let's just do that. So, all right, until 10. I'll be on until 10, then Mythy can talk. Because I think that'd be better for the new people. You know Mythy can still talk in chat, right? Yeah, FOMC minutes are just like data. FOMC is JPOW speaking. And what they're going to do, raise the rates by. By the way, the reason why I wanted 16K was there's these equal lows to the left, as you can see. So you can see there's equal lows to the left, and I figured we'd hit them. And it's also a tiny fair value gap as well, so. This is definitely going to be short-term bullish. So I'm thinking like probably Judas up at open, and then we'll see what happens inside. Like this is an hourly inversion, so I'm going to see what happens here. I mean, I'm going to say gun to my head. This is my prediction for now, but we'll see. Oh, I forgot. I can check the 15-second here. And the 30-second. Let's go. Why the hell is the one over this? All right. So, ES, same kind of story here. So ES also violated its hourly fair value gap. So where does this make me think ES is gonna hit? Yes, 4544. This right here. So this looks like it's gonna be sell set in ES for now because we violated the fair value. This is the next low. And also, this is what's the reason for targeting something like this? Yeah, it's a low inside of a fair value gap and being versus hourly. So, and then once we hit here, I kind of want to see the reaction. Like, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to tell right away if it's a market maker sell model, depending on if we react to this. I mean, it's already kind of looking through like one, but I think yes, I did. And so there is an SMT at the top as well. So I think we'll notice. We'll be able to notice like um. Here's the SMT, by the way, for any, and see that this SMT says that Nasdaq took out the high, but ES did not. So, that's interesting. If we do get a Judas at open, I don't think it's going to be that big, to be honest. I think it's like we might not even. I don't know. Like I think we could just go right down and open, just because ES is already in a crucial spot. This is the 30-second setup on ES here. Oh, I don't know how well 30-second works, but it's just the opposite move and open that happens. A Judas swing is just like the opposite move that happens at open, then we end up going the other way. So that's what a Judas. Make sure you guys are watching my reviews, by the way. Like I posted my reviews last night in the Dodgy channel. I'll post those daily review every day. So again, I'm just gonna have this watched. I mean, I'm pretty confident we reject here, go to at least to the sell side, and then I want to see the reaction. So that just we might not get the Judas up because we're already inside this hourly fair value gap. I mean, we could wake up maybe, but definitely looks like we're gonna go to sell side. I'm not logged into my live account yet. I just want to see what the price action is. I mean, it's up to you if you want to log into your live account today. Yesterday was so good, and we had Thanksgiving in 2 days, and I'd rather not go to the dinner table with the going in from a bad week. So I'm just being very careful. No, for the price, guys. So for the price increase, that will not affect you guys. It'll always be the same for what you got in for. Only for the new people. All right. Yeah, I'm still learning Dave's. I mean, I'm still watching it. This is actually an unmitigated zone right here, so I'm pretty sure this would be a cami model. We'll see if it works. However, I mean, I don't know if it would make sense to take this because we're bearish, so we could just easily slice through that. But this could work. Like, this could work. I mean, if you want Caleb, it gives you more entries on the lower time frame, I guess. That makes sense. We'll see if this works. I'll have this drawn out on my other chart, and I'll kind of move it to the other screen so it's not distracting people, but how do I... All right. So again, I'm just gonna have this drawn. These are, so what I'll say about these is, see how it kind of looks like, so see how it does, definitely not kind of, but it does look like, see how this looks like a market maker sell model curve here? Like, whenever we have these curves, these fair value gaps to the left, they'll like react somewhat, but then they'll break eventually. So if you really, really, really want to get into the short and you're not already in, what could you do? If we get like a close like right here, per example, I would say try a short. This is an alert, by the way. Try a short, and then your target would be this low. Well, if we close like way down here, don't even think about it. But if we close like right here, definitely worth trying a short right here, and then you could hold some to like the initial consolidation, which would be down here. Does that make sense to everyone? So I'm not really using this for bounce, but if we violate it, I'd rather use it for that. And we have the SMT at the top. We have a lot of confluences to go a little down here. This is going to be really telling, in my opinion, this the reaction off of this. If we even get it, hopefully we do. Yeah, I don't really like the 4 hour for like it was too high, Deli. Like according to Dave's model, what you could do here is you look for a bearish market structure shift here. I mean, I guess this is kind of one, but yeah, I guess this is kind of one. Then you short this 0.5, and then you take it down to like here, and then wherever you put your stop, break even, and blah blah. But yeah, for all a lot of people think Dave's concepts are like super complicated. All he's trading is market structure. So like you look for a bearish market structure shift inside of fair value gap, which he doesn't do that. He looks for him inside unmitigated zones, but same concept. You're literally just looking for a market structure shift. Okay, we're inside of a 3-minute fair value gap as well, so for more downside, this would have to be violated. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. All right, I'm back. All right, so I want to see this close under, and then that should give us more downside here. This low, especially. Yeah, got. I think he can talk at like. I'll let him talk at like 10 o'clock. Yeah, I'll try, Kelly. Man, I'm so tempted to short this. Should probably wait to market open. Nothing. We wait. Yeah, no, not yet. Wait till open, bro. Yeah, you're good. If we violate this little 3-minute gap here, we should keep going down. See that? Nice.
Order filled.
Yeah, I would say this is a valid top step short if you want to try it. And then what you do is you hope open just completely rips. It's just like a Top Step gave these really cheap accounts and you can like full port them, but they're really cheap. So like, guys, just mute sperm. I'm not. Everyone wants you out of here, sperm. Again, I'm not shorting this, guys. It's too close to open, too risky in my opinion. I'm not sure. He usually doesn't. This is just something you should be tape reading, probably. Is anyone just gonna take this on like an eval and just like take it? I mean, I think it's fine to do that, but and then I think it's worth trying. It's not really I mean, it's kind of a gamble that open's just gonna dump. So what you could do is if we just you move your stop to break even if we hit this low and see if we just dump right at open and then you just either get stop to break even or you get lucky and we go down 40 points, if that makes sense. All right. 30 seconds open. Again, I'm not touching this. This is not an alert. I don't have any faith in something like this working right before open. And we know we might not even get good price actions. All right, 5 seconds. So this is where I'm just gonna wait, see what happens.
Order filled.
Again, I want this to be violated. I want this low to hit. So we'll see.
Order filled.
So there's a low.
Stop filled.
Got a little order block here, which could mean more downside for sure. Okay, so again, I want to see us violate this for more downside.
Order filled.
Again, if we do not violate this, not going to be a sell model, so really want to see that violated. 13 minutes to the close. Again, if we do close below it, I'll go in light, go in a light short probably. Again, there's no way we don't get some sort of reaction off this, in my opinion. If you are short, like this would be your trailing stop would be above this. If we close above this, this would be up. Again, I'm not in a position. I'm just watching.
Order filled.
We'll see how we react to this. Yes, doing. Yes, is just stalling here a little bit. Yeah, yes is like didn't even move off open. Again, just be prepared for not good price action here. Again, hopefully I'm wrong, but it's not FOMC, it's FOMC minutes, so it's not going to do anything. Dude, I'm so tempted to try long here if this breaks. We could take it up to here. I don't know, man. I guess I'll try a few contracts if we break this long, I guess. How about that? And I'll try to bring it up to this high and then stop at break even here. And it's just because we're delivering from a 15-minute fair value gap, so it makes sense to try. And okay, there's the close. Okay. So
Order
I guess I'm in
filled.
here. See, got targets here. Stop the break even if we hit here. I'm probably gonna move my stop to break even quickly in this one. If we hit like here, I'll move my stop to break even. I don't know. I'd have more conviction and shorts. So because I am longing at the moment, I just want to be extra careful here. So you want to see this play out quickly, not reject this order block. If I took a short position, I'd probably be much heavier, but I'm not really heavy in this because I don't really want to be bullish. If that makes sense. Yeah. So if I'm ever going like opposite to my bias, I just won't size this heavy, if that makes sense. All right. I'm gonna move my stop to break even now if we hit this high. I'm not gonna lose this. All right, so I'll move my stop to break even here. I know it's quick. If I get stopped, I get stopped. And I'm stopped to break even there. So I'm not taking a losing trade there. I'm not gonna go heavy in the position I don't have any conviction in. Again, this is still valid. I just hopefully get like I don't want to be emotional in a trade that I'm going against my bias with. So if that makes sense. So I just got stopped to break even. If it's up to you if you want to stay in or not. I strongly recommend if you're bullish, then stay in. But if you're bearish, then take the stop, break even, and see if we get something cleaner late in the day. Because I don't know how price action is gonna be. So really nice stop and break even there. You can already see we're dumping now. Again, it's just not something I trust with a bias.
Order filled.
And it's still working, I guess. But it's not something I'm in anymore. Okay, let's go, baby. See why I stopped the break even so quick? It's because like I don't have any conviction in that long at all. And you can already see we dropped like 10 points since I got out of break even. So definitely happy. I mean, even if this works now, I just saved myself from what, 15 points drawdown. Yeah, it is. So again, to me, this looks like a market maker sell model. The short that I'm really looking for here is if we violate this 15-minute, I'll short down to here. That's like the big thing I'm looking for. But if that does not happen, I'm not going to enter anything. Again, even though I tried light longs there, it was just because it technically is the model and it technically still could work. I didn't want to pass it up, but it didn't accelerate and hit as fast as I wanted, so just I got out. So the body candle held, so still pretty bullish in my opinion for now. There's the first target. Your second target would be here if you're still in. Body didn't close below. I'll probably just short if we get like a decent 15-minute close ON. So did anyone end up holding that? Because we didn't close below? Again, the only way you should have held that is if you're bullish here. But I'm not bullish, so I want to hold something I don't have conviction in. Immediately top tick the target there. Damn. All right, let's see what happens here again. I'm not super excited because I'm not really expecting great price action, but I mean it's not bad so far. For more downside, I definitely want to see this. I mean, this doesn't really matter anymore because that's already kind of used both ways, but for more downside, I want to see this violated. Again, we're in between two key areas. We're in between a key 15-minute fair value gap and a key 15-minute fair value gap. So we're between two external fair value gaps. Like I said, whichever one breaks, we should head that direction. I'm more interested in this breaking to the downside, but if that doesn't happen, hey, there's nothing we can do about it. There's a 30-second fair value gap here. I wonder if this would work as an inverse. It would make sense to. Yeah, for now, young lunchable. This 30-second fair value gap still holding. Oh, I forgot I can go on it right now. Like, I wonder if this would be a good entry. I bet you it would, but the reason why like something like this would be a good entry is because if this was the 5-minute chart and you see like this high taken here, and see how clean this fair value gap is? Like it's clean. That's all I'm gonna say about it. And that just takes screen time to know it's clean. But we took this high, we have a 30-second fair value gap. So if we close below it, I mean, we should at least go back to this low, then it would be a free trade. Very tempted to try it, but I can't. I'm not gonna allow myself to take a 30-second setup on a day where we have news and just, yeah, the video earnings. I'll tape read it. It definitely makes sense to work though, in my opinion. Yeah, I'll take a demo short for education if we close below it. But for an actual short, I want to see the displacement below the 15-minute fair value gap. If we don't get the displacement below the fair value gap, then there's no way I can short. They're not equal enough to where if we broke this, I wouldn't think we're going back to them. They're not really on my radar. All right, the moment of truth. And it's not going to give
Order
us the
filled.
close. Damn. So, yeah, there's the target. So now this would be totally invalid. See how we close and hit the low at the same time? So this wouldn't even be valid anymore. Yeah, this is just not valid at all, so I'm just gonna get out.
Order filled.
Again, I bet you that would have been a nice short. If the 30-second closed like right here, I bet you that would have been a nice short. But the 30-second closed and hit the low at the same time. So now that we hit the internal low, it's just this is not even a valid play based off my teachings. Again, I still think we're bearish here. ES has not hit that sell side yet. It should. Especially with the SMT. We have data in 15 minutes, so probably just gonna wait till then. So do you guys all understand why this isn't even valid anymore? Yes, internal low is taken, exactly. But it literally looked too good. It looked good because just the nature of how clean this was, and we took buy side. Like, this is definitely valid if we didn't take this. bet you Levi's shorting this. This is technically 2022 model.
Order filled.
If you are in this, your target would be this low, obviously. And I still want ES at sell side here. We still got a few more points to go. We got data on 15s. I'm hoping the data dumps us because then we could take a short. All right, I will, Joaquin. The stop loss would be closed back above. So we can't really go super heavy in it. Again, you can kind of see the remnants of not good price action here. I mean, it's not bad. It's not the greatest, in my opinion. And we got news in 10 minutes, so probably best to wait here. Again, there's not really anything I can teach about this price action personally. I mean, this definitely is bearish, and I definitely think this low is going to be hit, but you know, we have to wait for news. Okay, it's better to be disciplined here. All right, don't see really my model for an entry besides that 30-second, which it didn't even give us an entry, so. They're still reacting off of this. And news in 9 minutes, so. Yeah, I do, Lime. Wait, what's the data on 10 minutes? Consumer sentiment? Home sales? Okay. Why is this an invalid inverse if we get it? Well, we took this low, but yeah, we didn't really take this low. I mean, we got really close and didn't take it. So, I mean, I guess we still will. And also we have news. So, do I really care what happens and if this works? No, because I'm not gambling news, you know. Just there's no point, in my opinion.
Order filled.
And there's FOMC meeting and there's NVIDIA earnings. Like, man, this is not something you want to be trading. It's invalid because we never really took this low. You really want to see this low taken for this to be valid, the low a day. We took an internal low, which is fine, but it would have been more valid if we took this low instead. And the other thing, we have news in 7 minutes, so. And ES still has to hit the sell side, probably. No, I'm not talking, yeah. You guys can't hear me? Okay, it's weird. 6 minutes. This is definitely something I'd be tape reading. If we close above this, tape read it to maybe go to these highs again, but don't take it because we have news. Again, even if this works, who cares? We have news. It doesn't matter. This could fail anytime. Five more minutos, ladies and gentlemen. You can already see this is failing. I hope it fails because then it will show you guys why you shouldn't take it. Come on, please fail. And boom. See why I don't take that? Too gambly right now. We're in a gambly. Don't be in a gambling mood here. Yeah, also the 2 minute didn't even close above either, so that's a good yep. It held. This news probably won't even do much, in my opinion, but we'll see. All right, 3 more minutes. Again, see how this price action just not the greatest in my opinion. Like it's just not super clean. We have news, so you just want to stay disciplined here, be patient. You don't want to force anything. Oh, thank you. Wait, what was the question? Oh yeah. Yeah, so yeah, Yeah, what's up, Levi? All right, you guys can start talking now since it's 10. Levi, did you take that 2-minute short or the 1-minute short? I knew it, bro. I called it. I literally said, I bet you Levi's shorting this. Where's your target? Wait, where's your target? Okay. Yeah, I don't even. Yeah, I don't know what. Nice. Ugh. No. Yep, we'll see what the news does. Well, yeah, it's gonna be the macro 2 minutes. So another thing about the macros and news is if there's news inside of a macro, it's not, I mean, that's why news runs liquidity, because usually the 10 a.m. news is inside of a macro. So it doesn't make sense to run this for the news if the bias is right. Again, is there really any clean entry here? Not really. There's no inverses, no anything. Yeah, so the stop loss would just be closed back above. There's some speed right there. Nice. Yeah. You'd put the stop. What do you mean? Like you'd put the stop. If we close below fair value gap, and that's the inverse, your stop is if we close back above. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Then I'll just market cover. Yeah, I'll just immediately just get out. Okay, so there's the news. Doesn't really look like it's doing anything. Did you scale any at that low, Levi? Levi, did you scale any at that low or no? Yeah, that kind of sucks. Yeah, so the thing about this is if you're bearish, it's not a good sign that we took this low, didn't hit this, and barely displaced through this. You don't really want to see that, but I mean, you can see the bad price action here, kind of. Maybe this will be put in as an order block here. Nice, nice.
Order filled. Order filled.
So the runner, I'd probably try to leave till this low down here. This is where my bias is to right now. 15,938. Again, even though my bias is there, we still haven't closed. So maybe if this can that wasn't really. I wish we closed lower there. I wish we closed lower there because that would have been a better order block, but it's not really a good one anymore. At least for a runner. Again, remember the confirmation for we're gonna go to the sell side is we have to close below this. So I'm just anticipating it to be sell side, but we need to close below it for it to be confirmed. Again, you do not want to be forcing trades in these price conditions. Trust me. I used to do it all the time. Now we do have a 5-minute order block here. This is also a good sign. So here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that if this holds, we should go down here. But if this breaks, I'm probably just wrong. So all this is a green candle before the down move. This is an order block. If I'm right, we should hold this. Okay. Did ES hit sell side yet? No, it did not. Yeah, this is just trash. I may log out of my live account here soon. I don't think it's, yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be worth taking anything. Again, I'm not getting gains back from yesterday, bro. There's no way. I already tried one play, stopped myself out of break even. Again, the only way I try a light short is if the 15-minute closes here. Could you theoretically try a short here off this OB? Yeah, you could. Is this my entry model? Not really. Sometimes, like I talk about in a video. Yeah, I agree. I talk about in a video how these order blocks, you can anticipate when these order blocks are formed that we're going to dump below the inversion. Does that make sense to you guys? So it can be like an early entry model if you want to try to be aggressive and get an early. But it's not something that I'm interested in. You know. Is this a 30-second long setup? Yep, this is the 30-second long setup, by the way, for anyone who wants to take these 30-second long setups. Your entry would be here. Take profit would be here, 9.8. And then stop loss would be down here. Wait, 8.8. Stop loss would be here. Is anyone taking this 30-second setup? I'm not, by the way, just so you know. I think this is actually not a bad 30-second to take because we hit low a day, blah, blah. Like, probability is definitely in your favor on this one. I will say that. But if I want to be bearish here, yeah, we're at a 5-minute OB that I want to see reject. So maybe this hits and then we reject the OB. But because we hit low a day, this definitely is the 30-second that makes sense. So. And we got a little lower resistance liquidity here as well. Kind of engineering. Again, if it doesn't work, I'm sorry. I really want to be bearish here, but. Again, do you guys see why I said be careful about this price action today? You can already see, like, look at this. It's just not clean. It's not the worst. It's just not clean. And let's see, 30-second. Looks like it's about to hit. And there's the 30-second. Boom. See? So again, that's just the 30-second that makes sense for the probabilities to be good there just because we hit low a day. Even though I want to be bearish, you have to accept probabilities. That's a high probability trade, in my opinion, for the 30-second. It was also like it was also BPR as well, so nice trade on that options. I don't think that was risky, but yeah. This is technically Cammy's model right here. Again, there's not really any good inversions. There's kind of this inversion right here, but this isn't even valid because we already hit low a day. Yeah, there's no inversion model here whatsoever. This is a different model that I've been working on. probably has like a 65, 70% win rate, I would say, but you're going to have a higher win rate if the bias is right. So if this fails, the bias is probably wrong. See if it works. And let's see. Looks like it's going to work. And boom. Nice. That worked. So a little strategy I've been working on. That was another play. I really want to see us dump here. So that inverse, that was an inverse that actually worked, not because it was an inverse in how I teach it, but it was actually aligned with another strategy. I know we hit low a day, but we rejected it because it was aligned with the other strategy. Yeah, mushy. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think it's gonna give us a play yet. The play here would be if we got an inversion here. This I would short this like automatically. This would be a good short, and I'd take it back to low day, and it would be a delivery off a 5-minute order block, and it would be also delivery off a 30-second inversion. But do we see any bullish for value gaps here? No. So there's no model. There's no bullish for value gaps here to short if we break them. Yep. Again, I knew price action was going to be like this, bro. That's why yesterday I expected bad price action, and we got good price action, so I was happy. Today, I also expected bad price action, and I'm not disappointed because I already expected it. And I took the one trade, stopped myself out of break even, saw the price conditions, and haven't taken a trade since. So just shows how disciplined you got to be on days like this. There is a 30-second fair value gap. You're right. But it's a 30-second. I don't really have a lot of experience with 30-second inversions, you know, so. Yeah, I wasn't expecting the trade at all this week either. I mean, I even said yesterday, I said I might be on demo today, which I took the one demo trade and it wasn't even valid. And then I took the one live trade and I got stopped to break even. So, I mean, I think I'm doing pretty well for the conditions today. Hopefully I'm not. Again, I'll have these little call outs like for example, I'll have these little call outs like, oh, I want to see this whole blah, blah, blah. Like, I hope you're not actually shorting based off those call outs. Only if you're trying to take my signals, which is not a signal service, then only short when I actually say I'm shorting or whatever. I'll call out a lot of other things, but I'm not actually playing any of it unless I say I am. Like this 30-second, for example. If this 30-second closes below, this would be a good short in my opinion to this low. Am I going to take it? No. You can see the body held that pretty algorithmically. That's actually important to pay attention to if you don't pay attention to the bodies. One thing I've noticed, like if you see a body hold somewhere algorithmically like this and then we break it, it makes a more high probability. So see how the body's holding this now, and then if we break it with a body, it makes this more high probability to dump. That's a nice little gem there. Okay, let's see. So this should work. This should work. So we'll take a demo short here. Right to this low, this should work. Again, the stop loss would be if we close back above, and this should also turn into a 30-second order block here. really want to see acceleration here. I know this isn't the most convincing close, but this technically is an order block. So if I'm right, this will work pretty quickly. If I'm wrong, well then I'm going to get stopped and I'm probably going to skyrocket. All right, so maybe the second option happens. Let's see. Again, I would never take this in a live count. I don't have enough experience with the 30-second inversions. I'm just kind of tape reading. So again, if we close back above, I would get stopped out. And my guess is we probably go back up to like this high, if I had to guess. So 9 seconds till the close. 4, 3, 2, 1, and oh, okay. No stop out. The body closed, but it didn't close above. So still in this technically. Who's Matt Canada? Oh wait. Oh wait. No way. Wait, this okay. Wait, didn't he used to be a coach? So the body never closed above again. See this? So I can't get stopped out yet. Like the play's still valid since the body didn't close above. This could still work. Let's see. So that's a good reaction. See how algorithmic this is? Look how algorithmic this is. Really want to see us accelerate to this low. Got a little 30-second inversion here now. Algorithm at its finest. Nice. So now if we take this low out with displacement, I'll move the stop to break even. Because if we take out this low, we should just go right to here. I mean, there's nothing. The 30-second chart's going to be better than the 1 minute or 5 minute. Why would I go in the 5 minute here? There's nothing to say in the 5 minute. Do you really want me to trade this? Like, what am I supposed to say about this? Even like the 3 minute. Look at this. You want me to stay in the 3 minute chart and explain this box consolidation? The reason why I'm on the 30-second, because what if this was on the 5 minute chart right now? This would still be the same concept. So it still teaches you guys. Like, this could literally be a 5 minute short, except it's on the 30-second chart. Does that make sense? Still the same concept. Time is fractal. All right. Looks like we're going to get stopped out. Let's see. And again, if anyone took this on a live count, okay, I feel very bad. Even if this wins, like, you should not be trading this. And if it is a win, you're going to get into the bad habit of trading price action like this. And then the next time you lose, you're going to be like, oh, why'd I lose? Okay, so stop, break even there. And stop the break even. Let's go. Again, this should still work in my opinion. We should still hit the sell limit down here, buy limit. So even though this is a win, right? Why would you be trading this? I don't care if it's a win. This is not something you want to be trading. This is something you want to tape read. Imagine if this was on a 5 minute chart. This would have been valid. Was it on the 5 minute? No, it was on the 30-second chart. So it's still something you want to pay attention to. But yeah, it's exactly. If you win a trade like this, it's like not a win I'm proud of. Because it feels so like gambling. And boom, there's a low. So perfectly worked. See how we almost closed. So for the person asking about the stop loss, see how we almost closed above millions of times, but we never did. That's why you don't have a hard stop loss, because these wicks are going to happen. I full purred on my live count. Just kidding. I didn't even take that. I'm logged out of my live account for anyone who actually wants to know. So let's see if we displace below this 15. If we close below this 15, I want this sell side. So you can just see really nice 5 minute order block rejection there. That was what I was rooting for. Again, I've been pointing out order blocks a little more than usual, but so the OB so far brought us to internal liquidity. It has not brought us to external liquidity. I still think there's a good shot we go here. Yo. Again, you really want to see displacement through this internal liquidity. Bro, someone joined my premium over the weekend and asked me my thoughts about gold, and I was like, and I didn't want to answer because they're like full porting positions in their account, and they showed me their portfolio, and I'm like, gun to my head, we're probably going to go to buy side, and they're like, okay, and they haven't DM'd me since, so I wonder what's happening. This would be decent long entry if we got it. And then Euro, let me check Euro real quick. Euro, I really wanted to pull back in Euro. Like I really wanted the hourly fair value I get, but we never got it, so no longs for me. And CL, I'm pretty sure is in a market maker model here. So CL definitely. Yeah. See. I just look for key, like when I'm looking at tickers like this, I just look for key fair value gaps. See if there's any in the daily. All right, CL. Yeah, dude, I can't. I'm sorry. I can't look at CL, bro. This is an inverse, but I don't even know if this is gonna work or not. I don't trade CL enough. I mean, I'm gonna say gun to my head, guess like this, but you can see like the candle did close above. All right, so let's go back to NQ, see what's happening here. Another short opportunity here. Again, whenever the bias is bearish, all you look for is the low on the highest time frame possible. You look for a bullish fair value gap, and you look for that to be violated, and that tells us we're going back to the next low. We do not have a fair value gap in the 1 minute. The highest fair value gap is on the 30-second. So now it's violated. We're 100%. And yep, there it is. So it happened too fast. But again, when we're bearish, that's all we look for. Bullish fair value going up. And then for that bullish fair value to be violated, should keep telling us we're going to go lower. Okay. I would not be taking any 30-second longs here. I still think the sell side hits.
Order filled.
And ES sell side hit. There it is. Okay, figured. So you got the 15-minute close in 7 minutes. I'm already logged out of my live account, so I mean, I guess I don't know if I want to try this on my eval. I just got one, but it's not really. I just got an eval, but it's not. It's for a different strategy. I don't know, man. I guess I'll short a few on an eval if we close beneath, and I'll target this low here. I mean, I'm pretty confident we hit it. Closes in 6 minutes. You could probably prematurely get into 1 micro here, and then if we close, you just average up. Because I'm still pretty confident we hit this. It's up to you. Yeah, this is the second leg distribution, and the target would be here. And we got a 1 minute fair value gap here. Again, you can see how my bias has been right all morning, yet it's been very difficult to get good entries. And that's just going to happen sometimes. And that's only if price action isn't clean. Again, really the first thing I said this morning was, I'm going to mark this fair value gap to the left. It's going to be a speed bump, whatever, and then eventually we violate it. And we should just accelerate straight down to this low as soon as we close beneath this. Which is in 5 minutes. We could even accelerate to the low now. To see the momentum's really good. It's an intermediate term low inside of fair value gap. It looks really good not to hit. Okay, about 12 more points. This should hit, honestly, in the next... Yeah, this should hit right now. I'm sorry if you're not in. All right, little bounce there. Bro, of course Steve's in. And just give us 12 more points, please. So 15-minute close in 4 minutes. There's a little 30-second fair value gap here. This is where you'd put a trailing stop. You'd want to see this hold. And you just want to see it accelerate straight down. And let's see, almost there.
Order filled.
And boom. So, yeah, I figured that would hit without even... You can just tell by the speed and momentum there. Like, yeah. I'm sorry. Type 1 if you didn't get in because you don't have enough screen time to know that's going to hit. Okay. Good job. You guys have good discipline. Type 1 if you got in because you have screen time to know that's going to hit before the 15-minute close. Yeah. And that 30-second was kind of confirmation as well, so. So 5-minute OB held there very nicely as I wanted to see that hold. Do you notice how we were not getting any inversion entries, but we were getting all other types of entries today? Like, do you see how we were getting like we were getting order block entries, There is even a volume. I don't know if anyone caught this, but there is a volume imbalance entry. Did anyone notice? I didn't point it out because I didn't want to mess anyone up. But there's a volume imbalance entry right here. So, and that, why do I have this one marked? Because it kind of jumped out to me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah, it just jumped out to me. But again, I'll give you the bias. It's just sometimes we're not going to get my personal model. We might get your guys' personal model, which it looks like we got a lot of other models today, just not mine. I mean, we did get mine. We got, we got. So Allie, that's where you entered. So Allie, do you use volume balances a lot? I don't think I know like a trader who just uses volume balances. I'm pretty sure you probably combine them with something, but again, this is a volume balance as well as an order block. Again, I didn't want to point this out because I didn't want to confuse anyone, and people probably don't have any idea what that means, but so yeah. I still think this is a market maker sell model, probably down to here. If I had to guess, I would literally just be holding runners. Like probably a single runner here, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. So again, bias right again today. Yesterday it gave us our model. Today it didn't give me a really good model to get in any high view position there. Now did I still get in? Yeah, but not any high probability entries to alert in front of 300 people. Yeah, Anna's an order block. Yeah. Exactly, Ellie. So, do you guys see why I was like, you're probably all like, oh, Dottie's wrong. The bias is bullish when this play worked out. Now you can see why I was bearish the whole time. So, again, I mean, I would say this is a great stream for tape reading wise. I mean, signal wise, again, it's not a signal service. I'm not going to be able to signal to you if I don't get my model. So just keep that in mind. But I mean, technically, I signaled a lot. I'm not going to even claim I did, though. But if you've been in here for a while, I technically did signal a lot. But all the new people are like, you didn't signal at all. Okay, but yeah. That's all I'm going to say. Again, I still think we're probably going to go down to here. But to guess, it looks really clean for market maker sell model. So yeah. Yeah, I agree. So the next potential short entry would actually be in this if we get this as a close. So all of you guys who joined for signals, you can leave the Discord now. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys later. All you guys who joined for the education, how I get my bias and whatever. Good job. Again, hopefully I helped someone with the bias today. So yeah, like? How did I get the buys today? Like, what's one thing that helped me get the buys today? I said it. It was the one thing that was really obvious. Yeah, but why did I know that was a market maker sell model? Yeah, because we violated this on the hourly, and it was really obvious. It was like the most obvious one in this leg. So that was the thing that told me to buy some bears today. And that's why I didn't think we really got a Judah swing up, because ES was already inside the inversion right here. See this? So I didn't think we'd get a Judah swing up, and I kind of said that. I know Mithy said we would get a Judah swing up, but if we're already in the inverse, there's no point. Yeah, we did get a little move up, I guess. Yeah. All right, so that's gonna conclude the educational portion of the live stream. So if you want to leave, you can. I'll probably be on for like 30 more minutes. See if this gets hit. I mean, it should. Yeah, now you get a bunch of alerts. Just kidding. $30 here. Ugh. Yeah, this could be an IO fight entry. Yeah. So for you new members, how do you enjoy a live stream? So you guys enjoyed the live stream yesterday, and that's a given because I signaled. But how do you enjoy a live stream today? Is it different without really hard signals? Again, yesterday was a lot more signals. Today was kind of signals, but wasn't really getting the model that I love. Took the one long, got south break even. Didn't want to risk that, and then from there, I mean, didn't really get a good model to short. But you can see it's just gonna definitely depend on the day, you know. So yeah. Yeah. Perry, it's honestly just where the curve completes. It looks like the curve starts here. So to determine the end of the model, since the curve starts here, the end would be where the curve ends, which would be right here. And then, I mean, there's a good shot we go lower, but I mean, this is like the cleanest market maker sell model you're gonna see. Yep. Neil, the only trade. So Neil, the only trade I said I was gonna take was the one if we close below this 15-minute and without hitting this low first. But because we closed below and hit the low, I never actually learned this. Other than that, all just tape reading. The paper trading, all just tape reading. So I didn't really learn any trade today. Like, were you in here yesterday, Neil? Yesterday, I said I'm shorting here and I'm gonna cover here with a stop loss here. Okay, yeah. So yesterday was So I'm gonna upload the recording from yesterday. I suggest watching that stream. I'll upload it now. Watch my stream from yesterday. Again, if you're in here for the education, you should already be using my bias for confluence because I'm right 90% of the time. But hey, don't want to boost my ego too much. Oh, you did see it. Okay, that's good. Does everyone understand like why I would think the market maker sell model completes here? Because this is where the curve started. So the curve must end there as well. I mean, yeah, it should, but yeah, I agree. This is the initial consolidation technically. Yeah. Dude, there's literally people who charge $200 for their Discord and they don't even do close to what I do. One dude, yeah, bro, someone joined Sonehagen here. He goes, he used to be in my Discord like 6 months ago, and he goes, he literally said, he goes, I joined 20 Discords after leaving this one, and I'm like, so why do you join back here? And he goes, because you're just unmatched. I'm like, oh, okay. So either he just joined the wrong Discords, or yeah, I don't even know. Yes, Bobby. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I have a couple of my losing days where I'll just totally be wrong about everything, but very, very, very rare. I would say about. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I got that. I get that. By the way, if you took a make sure to mark your trade in the challenge journal if you're still in. I'm gonna for everyone in. I'm doing a Google poll after. I'm gonna go Victor Lap in trading chat. I'm pretty sure someone asked me and I was like, I'm embarrassed today. Yo, everyone go react. Everyone go react to my message I'm about to send in trading chat. React with react to the clown emoji. React to the clown emoji. I'm gonna send it. Get ready. It's gonna be in the main trading chat ICT, not the premium chat. Literally just react to the clown emoji. Everyone's gonna be so confused. All right, ready? All right, react now. Where's it? 30, 40 reactions in a minute. Oh, that's too funny, man. I literally called Monday high of week as well. No, Monday high of week. No, Monday high of week for ES2. No, no, no. NQ is Monday high of week 2. 2230. Who needs to type in shame chat? Yeah. All right, Mushy. All right, I'm gonna upload my live stream from the. I'm gonna upload both. My. My ES
right,
prediction here. Yo, reliable. We gotta get Unreal again. I think the one thing I forgot to mention in my daily review yesterday was my bias for today. I don't think I mentioned it because I didn't think price was gonna be good. I mean, price wasn't good until it was. If that makes sense. I don't know, man. I'd probably just wait. Or I'd be done for the day. There are ICT traders who wake up every morning and they see this and they're like, hey, I'm gonna do this. Like, there are people who legitimately take these trades blindly. I don't know how they do that. I need 2 more $200 days in my top step for the payout. I'm probably not gonna even touch it till next Monday or Tuesday. there's no, I couldn't have, there's no way, because I do a 10-point take profit, 10-point stop with a mini, and there's no entry. Like it was physically impossible for me to enter in that. So what we'll do is we'll tape read this. I'll see if we get like a confirmation short in this. No, I trade. The top step I have is an 100K 7. By the way, there's probably people in here. I guarantee you, they heard all my like call outs this morning. They probably tried taking every call out. Okay, and you're probably red. If that's you, you need more screen time. I mean, I'm assuming there's not a lot of people like that, but again, I was being very patient. I only took the one long. I didn't take anything else. I tape read a lot of other things, so I didn't actually take any of it. I only took the one thing I alerted, and that was it. So if you like got chopped up in this, you definitely need to have more screen time, and definitely need to watch my streams a little more. You know. Because you probably tried trading this, and you're like, oh, well, I don't know if we're gonna go down, and then we just dump, and you're like, oh, I knew we were gonna go down, but I didn't catch it, and it's like human psychology. There's no 5-minute inverse here. What do you mean? This is not a 5-minute inverse that's valid. Why isn't this valid right here, guys? No, there's no point in buying 300K accounts. Because there's the one up here and one up here, so I want to trust this one, and I think the bias is still bearish, so. Oh my god, it's working. I'm just kidding. This is not a 30. Oh wait, yeah, it is technically 30-second short. I don't know. It's not. This reaction is pretty bullish, but I don't know. You could try it. At least 5 on ES. At least 5. You should be going for at least 5. At least 10 or 12 on NQ. Like the minimum points of trade you should be targeting for ES is 5. The minimum you should be targeting for NQ is 10. That's my opinion. Unless you're like trading the 5-second or whatever. No, ticks are times 4. Points are just points. Did anyone like remember when I kind of laughed when it was we were up here? I'm like, I'm sorry if you're not in. Did anyone get in when I had said that? I know my OG members probably did. I'll have to go back. I'm gonna go back in the recording and listen to it.